Today we're going to take a look at the different French accents, and specifically how to pronounce words that have accent marks. I'm your host Danae, and in this video our teacher Mikayla is going to share with you a helpful grammar lesson for beginners. So stay tuned, and be sure to click the link in the description box below to check out one of our free online French classes.
Hi everyone, my name is Mikayla here at Take Lessons, and I'm here to talk to you about accents in French. Let's start with the letter E. So the letter E in French is pronounced E, and this E is going to change when we put different accents onto it. So our first accent we're going to put onto it is the accent aigu, and the accent aigu is the tick mark that goes up, and this accent is going to change that E sound to the sound E. So you really want to make sure you smile as you say it almost, and it's a sound that's going to resonate up in your cheeks. E. The second accent that we have on the E is the accent grave, and that's our tick mark that's going down. Now, this accent is never going to happen at the beginning of a word. It's always going to be in the middle or at the end. And this changes that E sound, which is normally E, into E. So these are the examples for our normal E sound. Je, me, te. If we add the accent aigu, so the tick mark going up, it's going to become j'ai, me, te. And if we add the accent grave, which is the tick mark going down, we say je, me, te. So some words that have the accent aigu would be words like fatigué or parler. Some words that have the accent grave are très, après. The accent grave can also work on other vowels like a or u, but they don't change anything about how the word is said. What they're doing instead is distinguishing that word from another word that is spelled exactly the same. Some examples of this are the words ou and ou. The ou without the accent means or, and the ou with the accent means where. Or with the example la and la. La without the accent means the, and la with the accent means there. The next accent that we have is the accent circonflexe. And our accent circumflex is our little hat that goes over the different vowels. Now this one doesn't really change anything about the way a word is pronounced. What it is actually a historical marker. So in Old French, we used to have extra letters, but when they went to remodify how we speak the language and how we write the language, they took those letters out and they put this little accent instead to say, hey, normally there's a letter here. Some examples of that are the Old French hostel, which then became hôtel, and hospital, which became hôpital. The next accent that we have is what we call le tréma. And these are the two little dots that go over a vowel. And so what this does is, this is when we have two vowels that are next to each other. And instead of pronouncing them together, we pronounce them apart. We make them two different syllables. Some examples are the words Noël, Noël, Christmas. We wouldn't say Nol, we would say Noël. Another example, naïf, naïf, which means naive. So we're not saying naïf, naïf. The last accent that we have is called the cédille. And the cédille is going to be only on the letter C. And this is our little tail that goes underneath it. Now this is because normally in French, CA, CO, and CU are pronounced ka, ko, ku. So these are the hard C sounds. But in certain cases, we want a soft C before an A, an O, or a U. And so then we add that cédille, and it makes it a S sound. So instead of saying ka, ko, ku, we say sa, so, su. Some examples of this we can see in the words ça va. There are, of course, many words that have multiple accents. A lot of times it has to do with the accent aigu, and so at the end of words there's going to be lots of e sounds. But there are many other words like théâtre, which has an accent aigu, and then an accent circonflexe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Which of the French accent marks gives you the most trouble? Leave a comment and let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with more French tutorials just like this one.